With me in the studio are Shelly Covert and Ember Amador, and they are speaking for the Nisenan tribe. Welcome, both of you.
Al.
Hi, Al. Thank you.
Well, I think I know a lot of the towns around here. I have certainly heard of the town of Grass Valley. Mm-hmm. I've heard of North San Juan. I've even heard of Nirvana Silly. But there's another town, Yulića. Where is the town of Yulića?
Yulića was a Nisenan town that was located just down Newtown Road in the Jones Bar area. And it was a very large settlement. And it's so beautiful how some of these old Nisenan communities were interconnected. A lot of our river crossings, literally, that we use today that are still totally relevant were old river crossings back in the day of our ancestors, where they were moving from town to town and place to place seasonally. And of course, when the rivers were lower, so they could get across. So Yulića is right by that Jones Bar crossing.
And the Jones Bar area is special.
It is special. So what is happening? As many people have probably heard, the Woolman land has been up for sale, and we were offered first rights to purchase. And so we have launched this our first real capital campaign to raise a lot of money. It's almost inconceivable for me. $1.5 million we're trying to raise, but we've launched our campaign, and it's going really well. I'm so shocked. We have more than 600 people who have donated to our online fundraising portion so far, and it's so exciting to share that back with the tribal community, because it feels like the community, our larger non-Native community, is really embracing this vision that the tribe has, that we have a new home base or a new hub for the tribe to be, which we have not had since the Rancheria was terminated in 1964.
I realize this is still early times, but do you have an early vision of what it will all look like some years in the future?
Yeah, the elders have made it very clear that the one thing that is sitting the closest to their heart right now is being together in their older years. And it's taken me a lot of growing up and trying to understand the culture and being deep in the social justice movements and the land back movement that we're in for Native communities to really understand, and maybe it's a no-brainer and I'm just slow, but the tribal members and the elders are the culture. And without them, what do we have? We don't have a lot. So the vision for them to be together on a land base again for cultural revitalization, intergenerational sharing, learning, and teaching is really at the heart of the vision of being on this piece of land.
And I guess, and that's great. I mean, that sounds very thoughtful. And I'm trying to think, what would it look like physically? Mm-hmm. What sort of structures would you be building?
Well, it's been a vision for a long time that someday, when capacity issues, funding, all the things that it takes to run an organization and make a successful organization, all these spokes in the wheel need to be in place to support visions that have been in the tribal mind for a very long time. One of those things is to have a recreation of a small old-style encampment that has a roundhouse, bark houses, especially a place to teach other children who want to come that are non-Nisenan, who want to come and learn about the culture. Also, one of the Woolman property has some developed pieces already. They have a beautiful eating hall with a commercial kitchen. There's a meeting space. There are homes that are already built on the landscape. The protection of the nature. There's creeks. There's a medicine rock that's at the base of this little hill that was actually uncovered in the Jones Bar fire. No one had seen it for decades, even generations. That's at the crest of the hill. There's a 365-degree view of the sky. Can you? You're the guy to talk to about this, Al. Can you imagine a nighttime medicine ceremony with a 360-degree view of the stars? We don't have those opportunities, and it's those kind of visions and wants to re-engage with. Really, the ceremonial piece is something we haven't fully stepped into yet because everybody's scared they're going to do it wrong. And so it feels like this land is just inviting us with opportunity after opportunity to re-engage some of these pieces of our culture that are almost completely lost.
And I know there's lots of wildflowers.
Oh, so many. And wildlife.
Yes.
Beautiful. Yes.
This is great. If people want to get in touch, how can they get in touch?
I'm going to throw that to Ember because she's so much better than I am at remembering things.
Yeah, thanks, Shelly. Thanks, Elle. Yeah, reaching out through email is a great way at info@chirpca.org. It's info at CHIRPCA.org. And there's lots of places online to find us, but probably the easiest way to share would be going just to CHIRP's website, CHIRPCA.org. And we've had someone make that front landing page of the CHIRP website, just fancied and freshened it up. And so you can find information to go to the Homeland Return campaign right there on the front page of the website. You can get to the GoFundMe. You can get to lots of extra information about the campaign, about the tribe, about the land, and also about a community call that we're having our first tomorrow, Wednesday at noon. And this will be a Zoom call. It's an open invite to the community to come with. Our hope is coming both with your ideas to brainstorm with us about ways to really be successful and spread this campaign, as well as ways that you can help make those things happen.
The website once more.
CHIRPCA.org. It's CHIRPCA.org.
I wish you the best of luck on this. This is so exciting. Well, we'll talk about it more in the very near future. Thank you both for coming in.
Thanks so much,
Al.
I've been speaking with Shelly Covert and Amber Amador, and we'll be talking more about that in the very near future. I'm Al Stahler. This has been Soundings on KVMR.